Couch Potato.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Couch Potatoes. I'm Flash, and this is Floating Head Man. What? Best intro ever.
That was terrible.
Okay. I'm ShushieBushie, this is Drone, and this is a special edition episode?
Yeah, you could say that.
I mean, there's nothing big really happening.
Nah.
Game of Thrones finale!
Yeah, this is going to be a big one.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This is going to be a really, really big one.
Have you been rewatching?
I have.
I've been rewatching. I'm guessing everyone watching has been rewatching.
Nah, I don't think everyone will rewatch it, but
Why aren't you rewatching?
I guess not everyone's like us, huh?
Nerd alert.
Nerds.
Gotta binge. Gotta get my binge on.
No, definitely. I mean, I wanted to watch it again just to get ready for this because I think it's going to be so crazy that I just have to get myself ready for some of the previous seasons before I just go into this.
Yeah,
you know?
prepare yourself.
Prepare myself.
I think they said an article was released, I think 2 days ago or whenever. Yeah, 2 days or a day ago. And basically it said there's going to be, the anticipated viewership is over 1 billion.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe it. I can really believe it. That's
Over 1 billion.
It's like so many people want to watch this. I think it's going to be so many people that hasn't even watched the previous seasons that's going to watch this.
Exactly.
Just because it's been hyped so much and it's like been in everyone's faces. On their marketing is insane, you know, like,
You know, there's actually, I've spoken to some people and they said they will never ever watch Game of Thrones because there's too much hype around it.
well, their loss.
I guess so. Good show.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get down to business. So basically in the special edition episode, we're just gonna talk about a few questions, some random curveball questions, and give our opinion on it. And you guys can give your opinions on it as well, down below. So yeah. Okay, so first things first, I gotta start this off like this. Who's gonna be sitting on the Iron Throne?
Sure, coming up with the big ones first.
Yeah, who's gonna...
Well, I mean, I have a theory of who's gonna end up on the throne, and then I have who I want to be on the throne. You know, it's two different things.
Who do you want to sit on the throne?
Obviously, Jon Snow, man. I mean, he is the rightful heir to the throne.
Okay, that is true. That is true. I mean, he is truly... I don't know, is it a spoiler to say?
No.
What? If you haven't been watching, I mean, then it's your own fault.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's still, I mean, that's too vague.
It's no, but but his true surname though.
No.
His true.
That will be spoilery.
surname.
Yeah.
Think so?
Let's leave that for people to watch
Alright.
themselves. And
Jon Snow, you know
catch
nothing.
on. Yeah, Jon Snow knows nothing. And then who? I mean, he's who I want to be on the throne.
Yeah.
But I just have this feeling that someone bad is gonna end up on the throne.
Yeah, Cercei.
Like Cercei. Yeah.
Or sorry, some people say Cercei.
Cercei.
Cercei or Cercei.
Or the Mad Queen.
Or the Mad Queen.
That's
yeah.
who she is at the
Do you
moment.
think she's the Mad? Well,
That's literally who she is
technically
right
she is
now,
the Mad Queen. Yeah. I mean, she followed in the tracks of the Mad King. So
pretty much.
whoops.
I mean, she blew up the whole.
Citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's like wow.
that's exactly what the Mad King wanted to do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
She even used his stash.
Yeah, she used his stash. Yeah, I actually remember that. But they only spoke about that stash way in season 2, I think, season 2 or season 3.
Yeah, so it's something that came from way back.
Because Jamie said it to someone. To Brienne. To
when they were in the bathhouse.
Yeah, and he told Brienne listen, he has these pockets everywhere, and he wanted to blow the entire city.
Yeah, and that's why he stabbed the Mad King. Yeah,
and then of course Cersei knew about it because I mean it's her brother slash lover.
And, no, it's the Maester. I'm telling you now. I think it's the Necromancer.
Do you think?
That's what I like calling him, the Necromancer.
He is basically a necromancer.
Pretty much. I mean, he brought the mountain back to life. So.
Yeah. So he's got crazy techniques.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he most probably knew about the stashes, and he most probably told her about it.
Makes sense.
There's these stashes that we could use. You know?
Yeah. And it makes people swan dive from the balcony.
I would have showed that though. I would like to see more of the Necromancer. I mean, I know he's on the bad side, and he's looking for the Mad Queen.
What more can you do?
But he's still cool though. He's a cool character.
What more can you do with him though?
Well, they could have showed that conversation where he explains to her about the stashes and the Mad King, and that would have been interesting.
Yeah, but I still think she just knew it because Jamie told her.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
Jamie's her brother slash lover. So
as far as I know, they never show how she knows about it. As far as I know, not in this show.
Maybe it's actually holding out for season 8.
Maybe they're holding out for it
because I mean they haven't there's no further talks about it. Jamie only showed his disgust in what happened.
Yeah,
and then That's it.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
all we knew about King's Landing.
I'm sure we'll see more between the two of them. In the new
Yeah,
season.
of course, yes. I mean, we saw the trailer for season 8. It was the Aftermath trailer.
Yes, yeah.
That showed all the little different pieces of the equipment that we know, so we know which
all they,
champion
like,
it is.
Yeah, like the
And
swords and the
Jamie's hand,
yes,
his hand was in the snow, so I was like, was Jamie at this fight?
Well,
Last we checked the King's Landing.
I have a feeling he's going to be at that fight.
I also have a feeling. I feel like he's really going to ditch Cercei and be like, listen, we got to save the entire
I mean,
Westeros.
he already told her that he wants to fight for the living.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he'll be
For
there.
living.
Yeah.
But okay, all right, okay. So you say you want Jon Snow to be on the Iron Throne, but
I
you
have
think
a feeling it's going to be Cersei. Yeah.
Cersei? Okay. Well, she is smart and cunning enough to do stuff like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
In my opinion, I would love Jon Snow to be on the Iron Throne.
Yeah, I mean, I guess,
I don't want it.
Everyone's rooting for him.
I don't want it to be just Jon Snow though. I want it to be Daenerys.
Him and Dany.
Yeah, I want them both to have equality sitting on the throne. There's no greater than the other, because that's also what we've been seeing through the entire Game of Thrones. Is that either it's a queen in control, or it's a king in control.
Or a king
it's
that thinks that he's
and
in
the king
control.
that thinks he's in control, but actually it's a queen or a hand.
Yeah.
So I would love to see them both equally rule and be on the same page.
That would be cool to see.
I think
They'll be keeping it true to Targaryen style as well.
But all right, or Lannisters. Anyway, yeah, because you know Lannisters. Anyway, next question. Okay, moving on. Okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
Since talking about Cersei, you said you like Cersei. There was a poster that was released with Arya standing in front, or standing and looking over Cersei while Cersei's kneeled down in front of her.
Yeah.
And she has little needle
in her hand. Yeah.
in her hand. Do you think that is a hint that Arya's gonna kill her? Because I mean, who's number one on the list? Yeah, it's Cersei, isn't it?
I think it is Cersei.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I could be correct.
But
it's either first or second on
But
the
remember,
list.
that's just a photo. The chances are very good that she will be standing over her, but her plan was probably interrupted by someone like the Mountain.
That is
So
true.
we don't know. We'll
That is
have
true.
to see what's going to happen.
I honestly would love to see a fight between Arya and Cersei.
Oh, that'll be awesome. No, I
mean-
don't want to see them fight. I just want to see Arya kill her.
Yeah, that's us.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because, I mean, Arya has done some great things
No,
in the first
She's
season. Growth.
she's a character that's grown a lot. So.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. Next question. This leads perfectly to my next question. Since you said the mountain's going to interrupt, my favorite subject that I'm so hyped up about, Clegane Ball.
Clegane Ball.
Clegane Ball.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. I mean, if they want to do a fan service, they will give us that.
Well, after learning the Hound's story and actually learning he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's just looking out for himself and making sure he survives.
He was just part of the wrong family. That's all.
Yeah, and I mean, his true hatred is for the mountain.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I mean, he's actually scared. As you could see, he was scared of the mountain. But I think in the past season with the whole priest thing and everything like that, he's
I'm pretty sure he's gonna fight his brother.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that he might defeat the mountain.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean the mountain. He's pretty much a zombie now. We don't know.
Okay, but the thing is, the Hound.
But we don't know what good of a fighter the mountain is anymore. Think about it. Since he changed into a zombie, we haven't seen him actually fight.
Zombie is a very loose term.
Well, yeah, he's
not really a zombie.
He's
pretty
much like a walker, like the White Walkers.
Yeah, but in a sense.
Yeah,
in a sense.
I'm pretty sure the Necromancer figured out how the Children of the Forest changed the first Stark
No.
to a White Walker.
No, can't be. Because the thing is, we have seen how they changed the first.
Oh yeah, no. But I'm
They
saying
used magic.
But
He used a science, because remember he was tapping the spinal fluid from his neck. So that's more science than
But
magic.
I'm telling you now, it's got correlation to the White Walkers. Because I mean, they're
Maybe.
pretty much Necromancers as well.
Maybe.
So, I'm telling you now, he figured something out, and he just changed it into science because he doesn't have magic.
Do you think it will be one of those moments where they defeat the Night King, or the Night King beats them, either way, and then they get back to King's Landing, and he's the Necromancer wait, you beat him? He's like, but I am the true leader. And then he turns into the actual Night
for all
King.
we know that they're all going to fight on by Winterfell. They're going to fight the White Walkers and defeat them, like, yay, and then get back to King's Landing. And then everyone that died at King's Landing, because a lot of people have died at King's Landing, has been brought back from the dead by the Necromancer.
And then
we don't know. We don't know.
And then they have to fight it again. And then they have to do the whole apocalypse type style fighting again. That would be crazy.
I mean, we're reaching out, but the thing is, you never know.
There is so much possibilities though, and because we know how the show goes, normally you would know, like, okay, cool, it's gonna go into this direction, you know.
Yeah.
And in this show, there's so many possibilities because they just like throwing like curveballs.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, we're past the books now.
Yeah.
So even the people who have read the books, they have no idea what's going to happen.
Which is good.
Now.
Which I also think is very good for the whole.
It's exciting times. Yeah, definitely, it's exciting times.
Very, very exciting. So I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, so Glenn Ball, you think the Hound's gonna win? I'm not sure. I would love the Hound to win, but the problem is the Hound has also suffered from great damage. I mean, that fall that Brienne gave him.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, he's not a 100.
He came back from the brink of death. So,
but I think more time has gone past than what we think.
That's also true.
I think he's had time to heal. You know?
Yeah, that's also true. But I still think, I mean, broken leg in those times, got a limp.
Plus plus he's part of the Brotherhood without banners now.
Kind of part of the Brotherhood.
Like kind of, yeah. Like he's like hitching on the goals. Now, remember, he saw something in the fire.
Yes.
You know, the priest showed him, so he's starting to believe more in that.
Yes.
So who knows? Maybe.
Oh, you know what?
He might become a champion for the Lord of Lights.
You know what blew my mind? There, where he's like, you fear the fire, but the fire chose you.
Yes.
And then you look into the fire, and then it's like the Lord of Light talks to him, and I'm like,
that's why he's starting to believe now.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's seen it now. You know,
maybe the Hound's the one that gets on the throne.
No, I highly doubt the Hound will be on the throne. That would be one massive twist. Once again, I think you're reaching.
We don't know who's going to be on the throne.
Yeah, we don't know.
Thing. We know who's kings now and queens now. But
it's possible that no one's going to be on the throne.
That's also the thing.
I mean, for all we know, the whole King's Landing is going to get destroyed.
Or for all we know, they decide to go democracy route.
Who knows? I mean, we'll just have to see what they have up their sleeves.
Or the people from Essos. Essos. No, is it Essos?
Bravos.
Yeah, the people from Bravos come over and they're like, no.
This is ours now.
Because
they owe the bank. They owe the bank. A lot of money.
A lot of money.
So, I mean, they can come and be like, sorry now, this is ours
But
now.
the thing is, like, the Lannisters owe the bank money. The King Crown owns the bank money. Stannis
owes the
Baratheon
owes the crown
money, and he's dead. Out of the picture. So
he's dead now.
It's like
they're gonna put it all on the crown. And so they're gonna take all that and be like, the crown is responsible for it. Economical takeover. Something that could happen. Not saying it's gonna happen.
Be terrible.
But something that could happen.
I would boycott that entire show if that happens.
That's what I love about Game of Thrones. There's so many characters and so many variations that there's so much to play with, you know. Oren Martin's like a kid with dough, and he's just going. He's like building this stuff because there's so much to play with. You know,
he's just going crazy.
He's set himself up for a great story.
Yeah, and I mean, how lovely is it to be able to kill main characters without a whim? Like, I don't care, dead. Like, oh, that was the best character. You were watching it because of him.
But that's what makes it feel more real.
Yeah,
in my opinion, it's not like I love a story where the hero is not always like invincible, and his story is like. Hero, he's dead.
We still do not know who's the main character.
But no,
there are so many main protagonists. Okay, so talking about Oren Martin now and his crazy ideas of going crazy and killing people. If there's one person you could bring back from the previous seasons who died, who would it be and why?
That's a difficult one. There's a lot of cool characters that have died. But if I really, really have to say who I'd bring back, I'd bring Ned back.
Ned Stark. That's most commonly everyone's. Well, what I've heard, that's like most people say Ned Stark because I mean, that was the first shock value character.
It was, and I mean, it was Sean Bean.
Yeah.
That played him, and he did a great job. Yeah, I loved his character. I was very upset when they killed him off in the first season. But it was one of those things where you realize, like, this show is something else. You know? This is not your typical show.
That is, I think, for a lot of people, the nail on the coffin.
Yeah.
I was like, Game of Thrones is the best show ever. The
Yeah.
moment that happened, because
For me, it was.
because everyone, I knew from the get go it was awesome, because watching it was like, this is a
That's where it turned around for me, where I was like,
Yeah.
this isn't just a
Yeah.
good show.
It's gonna
This
be-
is something else.
it's gonna be
special.
Yeah, because I
you know,
mean, you
special.
also probably watched it when it just came out. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
No one knew what it was. It was only here by end of
I
season.
mean, I didn't even
2.
know about the books. I mean, I had this friend, and she was like, "Yo, there's a show coming out of these books that she likes reading, and I must check it out." So I was like, "Okay." I mean, I didn't even know about the books. And then when the show came, I was like, "Wow,
It's such
you
a
know?
good show.
I should read these books." Although I haven't read the books, I just don't get time to read books anymore.
It's thick though. It's a lot of reading.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of
And
reading.
R.R.
But
Martin's-
he likes explaining everything.
Yeah, and R.R. Martin's English vocabulary is of a high standard.
Yeah, I know. And I know. I mean, I haven't read his books, but I've spoken to people who have, and they all say that he puts a lot of detail in his books, and that's one thing I actually don't like about like a certain writing style when people do that. Now, when they have to explain every little piece of thing that's hanging from the wall and like to paint the picture, it's a bit too much.
I guess so, but it's still a good read. I mean, it is some of his best work. So
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean,
so
we saw Night Flyers, and I mean that didn't end very well. It was a decent show, but I mean it got canned.
yeah,
so,
it got cancelled now because it's way out there.
Yeah, it's really is way out there. Like,
So I understand why Game of Thrones was his last project and it succeeded, because I think he just found a way to describe what his vision for story to in a medieval times better than what he did in a future sci-fi. Because I mean, all his other work is future
it's
sci-fi.
basically sci-fi.
Yeah. So it makes kind of sense. He should have been writing medieval longer.
We talked about this in episode 2 or 3, I think.
A few episodes ago. The Night Flyers one. Go check it out. if you haven't.
Go check it out if you haven't.
Okay. So you say Ned Stark, you bring him back. Do you think he's gonna make a big effect if he was back? I mean, do you think that would give space for Jon Snow?
I think it's
Do
too
you
late.
Rob
It's
Stark?
It's too late for him to make any change.
If Ned Stark came back, like if Ned Stark was alive, never died, I mean, then we wouldn't have the Red Wedding. We wouldn't have
the war. I mean, the whole war started.
We wouldn't have any of
the whole war started because Joffrey decided to kill.
So that
Ned.
one thing set the scene for the rest.
Everything emotional.
Like, wow,
I mean,
that's crazy.
They still would have had to fight the walkers.
Yeah, but they would have probably had more of a
allegiance.
Unity. Yeah.
Not all bickering amongst each other while this big wave of death is coming. You know,
that is crazy.
That's one thing I find funny about the show. Every time I watch it, is that we know what's coming.
Yeah.
And then when you see, like, from the first season, how they all like fight against each other and kill each other, you're sitting there like, guys, if you just knew what was coming, you wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You start to like want to shout at the characters like, guys, 2 more, like go north, like
go north,
don't do this. This is tedious. Cersei, we hate you, but please just. I mean, when she said no to helping them off they showed
her one. It's like
they showed her physical evidence because they knew she wouldn't believe them. She believes them, and then she was like, "No, I'm good. You go fight, like go, protect the man of the living."
Man,
and
she
I'll wait for
definitely
you guys.
is a character that you love to hate. You love to hate
But
her.
you understand her story. That's the scary part. Like that's also kind of like a Thanos type vibe. Like you hate her, but
wasn't the best.
Yeah, no, her dad was terrible.
He wasn't the best.
I love how he died.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I felt pleased.
On the can.
Tyrion is also
like
one of my favorites.
Oh man, talking about Tyrion.
Yeah.
I wonder how he's gonna play a big role in this whole.
He's already played a big role with Dany. So
definitely, but in the battles and that.
Oh, in the battles.
I wonder if he's gonna be fighting.
He's a veteran of 2 wars.
Yeah, he's got a scar, man. He's ready.
Tyrion, don't doubt him. He can
axe.
swing an axe. Yeah, he can swing an axe. Okay, if I were to bring someone back, it'll be Oberyn.
Oh,
everyone knows the Viper.
Oh yeah,
because
he actually defeated the mountain.
He did beat the mountain, but he got a little.
Yeah, he was too cocky.
Yeah, so he was like.
Got his head
I understand why. He did underestimate the mountain, but I would love if he was still alive, because I feel like he brings that whole. This is the straightforward truth, but he dances around it, like he makes you come into the dancing room.
And his fighting style is awesome.
Oh, dude!
I mean. Everyone fights with swords, and he just comes with this like spear staff.
And everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna die to the mountain," and then all of a sudden he does the flips, and he does the cutting, and he does the wah wah. And I'm
he's got an awesome fighting style there. I have a feeling we're gonna see more stuff like that from Arya.
Oh yeah,
She's
that
also
was
trained
awesome.
in the same
yeah,
type
in
of way.
the water lily style.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
not being like firm and stance, being
Yeah.
loose and dancing.
Being loose and dancing
yeah.
around, because knights with armor, it's easy to dance
Yeah.
around them if you're
Exactly.
because that's why it was also with the light leather armor, and everyone's like, oh, this guy's just gonna get chopped once, and he doesn't even get touched
Exactly. Yeah.
until pop goes the weasel. But yeah, Game of Thrones
Can't wait.
coming out soon.
1 week, guys.
1 week.
Well, less than a week.
Less than a week.
Less than a week. Oh. And check out for our next episodes for the next 6 weeks. 6 episodes, right?
Yes.
6 episodes?
6 episodes.
So for the next six weeks, we will be doing a recap of each episode.
Yeah. Like this will be an actual recap, not a review.
Yes.
We're actually going to recap the episode.
So there will be spoilers in them.
So there will be spoilers in
Yeah.
those, but I think that is just to keep up with the hype, so that
Yeah.
everyone can also engage. But yeah, let us know what you guys think of. If you have any other questions you want to ask, we can answer as well.
Yeah.
And if there's some collaboration you guys want to do on our questions,
Yeah.
why not?
I mean, we're gonna wake up at 3:00 on Sunday morning for you guys. Well, Monday morning, sorry.
For you guys,
You guys.
for me,
Well, for him, yeah. We're gonna
for
wake up
Game
for
of
him.
Thrones.
It's gonna be fun times. Fun times.
I'm down.
But yeah, guys, that's all we have time for today. And check out for Game of Thrones and our next episode. See you guys next time.
Bye.